Yo everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Listen, welcome back to the channel. Manchester United is running mad right now, right? Why am I saying this? Well, the breaking news is Manchester United held talks with Kieran McKenna, right? Yep, Ipswich manager. They had a talk with him. Let's jump into it. All right, before we do that, yeah, listen, I'm your boy Luther. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe, hit that follow, and come and walk with me so we can stay healthy. And maybe one day we can see Manchester United win the Premier League or the Champions League. Just go. All right, back to McKenna. Listen, so, okay, this is madness. We are about to go into the biggest game of our season so far. And then this news breaks from Sky Sports News that Manchester United, Omar Barada, and Wilcox actually met with McKenna to have a talk with him to see, okay, would he be interested, obviously, in becoming our manager. Now, Sky Sports, when they reported this, they did say, okay, this was like a week ago where they sat and talked to him. Again, yes, it could be that Ineos is doing their due diligence, right? They're planning a succession plan in case, they decide to let Ten Hag go. But what is really messed up, the way I see it is, in 2 days, right? Where I'm at is this is Thursday. We'll be playing Man City in the final. I mean, they couldn't wait for this news to come out maybe until Monday, because obviously whenever this news gets put out there, they kind of have to run it by, I'm thinking, Manchester United media team and say, hey, we're about to report on this. They could have squashed it and say, hey, maybe just hold on until, Monday after the final. But now this is disruptive. It's very disruptive for not only Ten Hag, even the players as well, because imagine everybody's focus, okay, there are news out there, they're not even in a bubble, that Ten Hag could be let go, or there may be a change of manager, but they didn't need that extra stress, right? Ten Hag didn't need this extra stress, right? So this news coming out is pretty damning, and again, Man United will be, the Ineos and the team, they're behaving kind of like the Glazers now. Initially they were talking about, oh, we're not going to have any leaks or anything like that, but it looks like, same old. Leaks, they keep on happening, right? Which is really unacceptable, all right? Okay, guys, so listen, let's talk about McKenna. When this news was news about McKenna actually, he right now is one of the hottest properties, right? Because he brought up Ipswich from 2 divisions, the Championship and Division 1, right? We heard that Chelsea were also looking to bring him on board as well. So he's hot property. So it's the candidates for Man United job, McKenna apparently is one of them, and then of course there's De Zerbi, Tuchel, and who else? De Zerbi, Tuchel, McKenna, and Pochettino, right? Now, when we talk about, okay, the other managers, they have some kind of experience in the Premier League, right? Now, if McKenna has no experience, right? And yes, he was the manager during Ole Gunnar Solskjaer time. He was the coach, behind the scenes, who was coaching the players. So he is familiar with the players that are there at Manchester United. He's familiar with the inner workings of Manchester United. But coaching in the Premier League, it is a whole different ballgame. We have seen that he hasn't worked. A lot of experienced managers have failed at Manchester United because Manchester United is a juggernaut, right? We saw Mourinho failed, Van Gaal, like all these coaches that have won everything, they came to Man United and failed. And now we see Ten Hag, who, he did pretty well at Ajax, came to Man United. He's struggling now in the second season. And now you want to bring in a manager who has never managed in the Premier League to take over Manchester United, a team that is full of dysfunctionality, to get on that boat. I mean, it's destined to fail, the way I see it. So I don't know. I'm not very. If anything, McKenna was not a candidate that I would think that Man United would be, considering. But again, it kind of works with the whole Ineos ethos or plan of how they're going to work going forward. Is having a coach, right? Your job is to just coach the team, and McKenna is good because when he was under Ole, he did a good job, and of course he's done a good job at Ipswich. So he can do. And so basically the way it's going to work out is like him being the coach, that's your job, and then the Barada, the Wilcox, and Ashworth, they'll be the ones getting you the players that you need, doing all the other stuff, right? Your job is just coach. So basically McKenna will not have much say, which is interesting, the way of running a football team, because I mean, in the past, of course, like when Ten Hag came on board, one of the things that he wanted is control of the players that he wanted to bring on board. Yes, all those did not work out. Anthony, quite a few of them, and Onana here and there. But yes, Ten Hag failed on that. He needed help. But the help wasn't there to guide him through, to help him, say, hey, listen, I know you want this player, but this player may be better for you than the one you want. Like the way it worked in Liverpool. I think Jurgen did not want Mo Salah, but the sporting director, I think, decided to say no. They vetoed Klopp and they gave him Salah and Mane. Basically, from there, the rest is history. So having a system like that, Ten Hag did not have, right? So Ineos now trying to change. Yes, they want to bring their own person, that way they can start afresh next season. It doesn't make sense. To me, it would make more sense to keep Ten Hag and give him that structure that he was missing, right? And then see what happens in December, because he's still under contract. Instead of trying to suck him now and then bring in someone completely new to start everything afresh. I don't know. It's to me, it's like, it's not right. I don't think it's fair for Ten Hag. Yes, he had a terrible season, a million injuries, over 65 injuries or something, 60 plus injuries. And we don't anticipate the same thing happening next season, because Ten Hag said, look, in his entire coaching career, he has never had this many injuries, right? So we don't anticipate that happening again. So obviously next season, we're going to have hopefully a better squad for him to work with and a better structure. And then he's also going to have a better recruiting team to bring in the players that he needs. And then, the rest, it can work itself out. That's the way I see it. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys think about, the whole McKenna thing. To me, I mean, it's just wrong. I don't think McKenna can do the job at Manchester United. It is too soon. I know he was linked with a job at Brighton. I would rather him go to Brighton, a team like that, which has already structure. He can build his pedigree in the Premier League. Maybe later on down the road, he can come back, because McKenna is a through Man United fan. So he can work out down the road, right? So yeah, this whole thing, man, I'm like, I couldn't believe it seeing it, but hey, it's all going off, right? It is all going off. You guys let me know who you'd rather have, McKenna, Pochettino, Tuchel. Leave a comment below, or De Zerbi. Who's going to be your choice? Let me know why. Why do you think whoever you choose is going to do a better job than Ten Hag? If you talk about Pochettino failed at PSG, failed at Chelsea, and for Pochettino to come on board, to me, it's like, look, Pochettino, if he takes over, for example, right, we're not going to win anything, because Pochettino hasn't won nothing. Okay, yes, we can be finishing top 4, for a couple of seasons, but we're not going to win trophies. He's not a coach that gives you trophies, right? That's all I got for you. I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you so much. Again, smash a like, smash a follow, hit that, share the video, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. And again, thank you for walking with me. I appreciate you all for your support. Peace out.